Have you even listened to my playlist yet? I mean, seriously, man. I've been making all these videos here about Submit Hub and Spotify, and you haven't even considered going to Spotify and listening to my playlists. I'm seriously insulted. Hey guys, what's up? It's Kev. I'm a full-time musician. I've done everything that you can do in the music business at this point. I've done over 2,000 gigs all over the country. I've recorded over 150 songs. And they're all on Spotify. I've been in 2 full-time bands, each for about 9 years each, touring the country. And here I am. I've eventually become a playlist curator, which I'm really enjoying this job. So I'm on Submit Hub is my main platform as a playlist curator, where I listen to and review music the most. And I wanted to tell you about my experience on Submit Hub. I love it. It's so fun. I listen to great music from all over the world in every genre pretty much every day. And when new music comes to me, when a new artist sends me a song, I can tell right away whether or not they've actually done the research and gone and listened to my actual playlists on Spotify, because there are some telltale signs or some flags that I'm looking for in the submission process. So the most glaring one is, well, there are a couple glaring ones. When I get a new song on Submit Hub, the first thing that I'm looking at is genre. And if the genres that this artist has selected are Americana, country, or folk, I know there's a good chance they've listened to my playlists already, because those are the genres that I'm an expert in, I guess, but just have spent the most time in. But I also have pop music and dance music, and I love to dance, and like occasionally house music, some rap occasionally, some hard rock occasionally. So yeah, it's all genres, but still I can tell if they've listened to my playlists or not. The next thing that I'm looking for is in the description when they send me a message. Sometimes, not as often as I would like to see, they actually reference my playlist titles. So they'll say something like, "Hey Kev, huge fan of Feel Good Country," which is right here. "Your Feel Good Country playlist. We would love to get our new song, My Hometown, on your Feel Good Country songs playlist." And when I see that, I go, oh man, this guy knows me. This guy gets me. Like, I'm a small town guy too. And he's actually gone to Spotify, gone on his phone, put in Kev Rowe, and searched my playlists and found Feel Good Country, and knows that that's the playlist for him. I'm like, this is my dude right here. So I listen to the song, and already I'm swayed in his direction, because he's listened to my playlist and understands where I'm coming from in every way. As a person, as an artist, as a playlist curator, as a music fan, like, he gets me. So let's call this guy John. My dad's name is John, so this is fun. John gets me in the feel-good country kind of way. Then there's another guy, let's call him Gabe. He's a digital producer. He makes all his music on the computer. And he lives in Australia. So now we got Gabe from Australia, right? And Gabe goes, "Hey, I've learned about this Kev Rowe guy, playlist curator on Submit Hub. I wonder if my music would work on his playlists." Then he comes over to my Spotify channel, and he finds a playlist called Inspiring Songs. He listens to Inspiring Songs and he goes, dude, I've got lots of music that would fit on this. I write house music. I may live in Australia, but I love the club scene. And I'm making this music on my laptop here, and it's perfect for Kev Rowe's playlist called Inspiring Songs. I wasn't sure if I could make it onto his playlist or was even in the same genres that he shows, but now I know that I am. So Gabe from Australia goes over to SubmitHub, buys a few credits, submits to me through SubmitHub. In the review says, Kev, I'm Gabe from Australia. I love Inspiring Songs, and I have a house song that I think would be perfect for it. I read that and I go, boom, love you, Gabe. Let's be friends. And so I listened to Gabe's song, and sure enough, it meets all the requirements. It's a great production value, great performances, and a great story. And Gabe wants to know me. He's like, yeah, Kev's my new playlist curator friend. Let's do this together. So I immediately put Gabe's song on Inspiring Songs, and 3 weeks later, Gabe comes back, and I go, yeah, my house guy from Australia, Gabe. Multiply that by 5,000 artists, and there are a lot of Gabes and Johns out there who are doing a little more research than you. I'm sorry if you have not yet listened to my playlist. These guys are getting into it. They're spending time. Like, if you're not spending that quality time researching the playlist curators on SubmitHub that you're submitting to, you're not doing the work. Like, that's a part of your job in making these submissions, is doing the research to see who you actually want to become friends with and which other artists you want your music played next to. Those are two really important factors. So, how can you listen to my playlists? I can't believe I have to make this video, but I would think you should know by now. Yes, there are a bunch of ways. The first way is in SubmitHub, they give you the option of listening to the playlist. Just click that button. Second, and probably more practical for you if you're on your phone right now, out in the world somewhere and not on SubmitHub, just go to Spotify, type in Kev, K-E-V, Rowe, R-O-W-E, scroll down my channel, my artist channel. You're going to see I have lots of music of my own there, but at the bottom, well, towards the bottom, you're going to see artist playlists. There are all my artist playlists, and we're talking about Coffee Songs, which has almost 10,000 followers on it right now. Inspiring Songs, which Gabe from Australia loves. Healing Americana Songs, which is more kind of festival music. Some bluegrass, more straight Americana stuff. It's a wide range of genres, though. Check it out. Healing Americana Songs. Feel-good country songs, which John from Texas loves because he's on there and he's writing Nashville hits. And then I've got a whole bunch more playlists underneath those four. So right now I've got between 8 and 10 active playlists that I'm really putting a lot of songs on SubmitHub on those playlists. And they all have between 50 and 100 songs. I've talked about this before. The 3 categories of artists on my playlists are my songs. So my songs fall in a lot of different genres too. And when appropriate, I put my material in there. Artists that you know, and more importantly, artists that my listeners know. So in all those genres, we're talking about James Taylor, Paul Simon, Kenny Chesney, Tim McGraw, into the indie folk world. So, I don't know, Iron and Wine or Ray LaMontagne, Amos Lee, into the indie country world. So Zach Bryan or Tyler Childers, or it's a wide range of artists. Into the pop world, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, some house music. I don't know. Is Coldplay on any of my... I don't think Coldplay is on any of my playlists right now, but they could be at some point. Beyonce's on some of my playlists. It's super wide. Like, if you're making high quality music, there's a spot for you in here somewhere. So when you get over there, this is what I'm going to ask of you. Please follow my playlists. It really helps them grow quickly, and I will appreciate it. I've been making tons of these videos here on YouTube, and it's a small favor. Just please do it. And listen, more importantly, listen to the playlist. Like, spend some time with it and get the vibe of it. And then listen to the playlist and then go over to your music, play that, and see if it feels good next to it. I mean, I do that all the time when I'm pitching to the Spotify editorial playlist curators. I'll listen to a playlist. So if I have a new release, in the pitch, I'm going to tell them, the editorial playlist curator, which playlists on Spotify I think they should go to, because it saves them time. Just like you're saving me time when you tell me which ones you want. So when I do that, of course, first I listen to all the playlists that I'm considering. Many times for me, it's stuff in the like emerging Americana or Indigo or New Boots or folky stuff like Fresh Finds Folk. You know, I've got massive lists of all those Spotify playlists, and I've listened to them all, like many times. But the new song that I have may lean a little more towards folk, and then I'll just list all the folk playlists that I think they should consider. And it helps, seriously. I've been on 2 editorial playlists, well, the same editorial playlist twice now, Modern Jam Band. But very soon, I'm going to start showing up on country, folk, Americana playlists through the editorials on Spotify. Mark my words. And you're going to start showing up on my playlists, coffee songs, inspiring songs, healing Americana songs, and feel-good country songs, by first checking them out. Come on, we love music. It should be the most simple, easiest thing to do. Just go check it out. Alright, see you in the next video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Later.